Fancy. Good morning, comrades. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Nürburgring. Although Adrian is making some B-roll shots of the BMW M4, today's video is about the Apex Seat Leon Cupra 300. Previously, last year, this was a race car that Tristan and I drove for a full season of RCN. But now it's back in the rental fleet, so it's something that everyone can drive. And actually, after a long winter rebuild, because the car was in an accident at the last race of last year, now I will be jumping in again in it and seeing how it handles like. So let me walk you through the specs first of all before we are going for a lap. What is Seat Leon Cupra 300, especially for US audience and some other markets where the car is not available? This is basically a Volkswagen Golf R. Same engine, same base. The only difference is that the 300 horsepower that the car has are being put on the front wheels only and not on the all four wheels. Now, as a race car, first of all, the engine. Maybe we should talk about that. As you may know, actually the power that you run on the Nürburgring is pretty much irrelevant. It's more about the suspension, and especially since this car is built according to certain racing regulations, the engine has to be completely stock. So it's still producing around 300 horsepower. Very windy here, I apologize, probably because of the big Ranger driving past. But on a serious note, it has some Carter ventilation system over here. It has an oil cooler. Most importantly, what we can see here underneath is KW competition suspension, which was installed last year, and that's pretty much it when it comes to here underneath. Then when we see at the front, you can probably see a bit of camber that the car is running. Yep, some camber. And then the car has endless MA45B brake pads. Can I focus? Yeah, the blue pads. There we go. MA45B brake pads. They are mounted on the stock braking system. The car comes with optional big brake kit from Brembo, which it is running. So stock brakes, stock calipers, MA45B, endless brake pads together with their brake oil or braking fluid. Around it you have ProTrack wheels, Nanking Air 1 tires, 265 in the front, 265, 35, 18. I believe the rear is exactly the same. Oh no, actually it's running a bit narrow setup. Yeah, 245, 40, 18 on the rear. This different setup gives a bit better, I would say, turn-in, because of the car becomes slightly more oversteery. But since the car is set up, it's very, very good. It is actually not nervous to drive at all. Same brake pads on the rear, same stock brake system on the rear as well. Other different, if we have Miltec exhaust in the rear, over here, here we go. And then other most important upgrades are on the inside. According to the race specification, we have a full welded roll cage made by Stahles, a very renowned German cage builder. Very good. Recaro pole position seats together with Schrott harnesses for points, and intercom system. So when you're driving this car, or especially instructing in it or driving with your friend, we have intercom helmets, so you can talk to each other, with each other about the car, or receiving the instructions through the intercom system over there. I think that is pretty much it. Yeah, we have in addition Carbon Tech floor plates, footrests, and yeah, that's all I want to say. Now I would say enjoy the lap, my first lap after its rebuilt and in its current form. Not much has been changed in comparison to last year, because yeah, the only difference is I think in the front the bonnet doesn't have the hood locks anymore, and there was actually not much that made the car non-street legal, to make it street legal again in comparison to last year. I think we only were mounting the full slicks, and that's about it. Carbon doors, also very nice and very cool. Shout out to George for making them. Okay, enough talking. Enjoy the lap.